guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Daisy. I am doing a first impression try on test wear for the new Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. Wow, am I doing that right? Well, look at how cute that packaging is. So I got this in the mail and I actually got the wrong shade, so I had to go to the store and get the right one because it was just so dark, the one that I got, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get this darker anytime soon, even if I go under the sun for like forever. Since I just got this, I just went to the store. I already have my lipstick, my eyebrows, and my eyeshadows on. This is going to be a wear test and a try on first impression. So we're not going to go in depth about the products that I'm using for my eyes, about my impression of this new foundation. And like I said, I just got this in the mail. I just went to the store and exchange it, and I took off my foundation just so I know which shade I'm actually going for, and I found the right shade. But anyway, I don't have my foundation anymore and I haven't primed my face, so that's what we're going to start. Let's go ahead and start this video because your girl has to be at work soon. So let's go ahead and start this video, shall we? Alright, first thing I'm going to do is just use my most trusted primer because I'm going to use a new foundation. I'm going to use my most trusted primer, but let's put in my headband first though, shall we? Alright, so now that I have my headband on, let's go ahead and prime my face. I always use most trusted primer whenever I try on a new foundation, you know, just in case, because you want to get the best out of that foundation. It says it's long lasting, it's long wear, so let's see if it's really a long wear because I have to be at work today and I have to be at work for 10 hours. So I'm gonna go give you guys an update later on as well before I, upload this video, so I can give you guys a really in-depth review of this foundation, if it really is worth the money. This is $38 and let's see if it's really worth the money, This is really worth the hype. So I'm opening the package. Like I said, it's really cute. Ooh, and there's like a little thingy black cardboard inside, and this is what it looks like. I didn't even know that this was the Anastasia foundation when I went to Ulta, but it's actually, and it says foundation and there's just that logo here, Anastasia. Okay, so now that I prime my face, I'm gonna go ahead and and there's that little pump, which is I like anything that has pump. And I'm gonna go ahead and wet my brush too. I'm gonna use my Mario Badescu and just wet that brush, that foundation brush, and but like, why is it not pumping out?
Okay.
Why are you not pumping? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 pumps on my my hand to see how good that skin tone is. It matches my skin tone so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and dot that all over my face. Oh Lord, just looks like my skin. Finally. So if you really guys wanted to get the right shade, you guys really have to go to the store, because like I said, just online is just not the right shade at all. I mean, I thought I got the right one, but I got something that's so dark. And if you guys wanted to know what I got, if you have the same skin tone as me, I got 365C. That's the shade that I got. And I did go to the store without foundation so I can actually put it on my face, to make sure. That's just how I am all the time. When I get a new foundation in store, I would go there without foundation so I can actually get the right shade. You don't want to spend so much money on a product that you're not going to use because it's too dark or it's too light on you. But this foundation is so perfect. The shade that I got, it is really a sheer coverage, as you can see. So I'm gonna go do another pump because it's just really sheer coverage. If you guys like sheer coverage foundation, this is perfect. and I do kind of like sheer coverage foundation when I go to work because I sweat a lot, like I said. All the time. I always say this all the time on any of my videos. I sweat a lot, so I want that sheer coverage. And really, this is actually such a dewy foundation too, which is I like anything that's dewy, and I am really oily too, but I still like dewy foundation. All right, so I'm gonna go and just zoom you in. It looks so pretty, right? Okay, my eyelashes is not. I put on my eyelashes earlier, like in the dark, because my fiance still sleeping when I woke up, and I don't want to wake him up with that light. So I didn't notice how bad my eyelashes are. But yeah, let's move on to the foundation again. So like I said, it's dewy finish and it's really sheer to medium coverage. So if you guys wanted to make it full, I think you have to put a lot of foundation on, but I'm all about that sheer coverage life, so I love that. Now let's go ahead and just put on our concealer. Of course, I'm going to use my NYX concealer right down here, and I'm going to go and use the Damp Beauty sponge to just blend that out. So far, I actually am loving this foundation. I just love the coverage, but I do have a really sensitive skin, so I wanted to see how it reacts on my skin. And like I said, it says on the packaging and you know all the commercials and whatnot that it's long lasting wear, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to use my GVS Place powder just to set my foundation, my concealer as well. I don't know how everyone does this when there's like a ring light right on your face. It's so warm. Okay, so now that the entire face is set, I'm just gonna bronze my face, warm it up a little bit. I'm gonna use my Kylie bronzing powder. And like I said, guys, so far I am in love with this foundation. Quickly, we're just gonna go ahead and put some blush on. We don't want to look like foundation all over. So I'm gonna use my Tarte blush palette. And then we're just going to highlight our face. I'm going to use my Morphe highlighter, and it's in shade Extra. Highlight my cheekbones, of course, that, and my Cupid bow. And like I said in my intro, I already have my eyeshadows on and my eyelashes. I also have my lipstick on. I'm just going to touch it up later on, but we are going to set our face because now that everything's all on our face, I'm going to set my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Let's see if this is going to help as well make that foundation last like it claims. Guys, I am really impressed about this foundation so far. It is so dewy and, like I said, sheer coverage, medium to sheer coverage, and I'm all about that life. And right now it looks just so good on my skin. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it looks so good on my skin, and I'm just really excited just to see how it lasts on you know, an everyday person, an everyday woman, like woman that works in a very physically demanding job. But I'm actually loving this. I really enjoy how it sets on my face and how it applies on my face. It's just so smooth and it's so dewy. As you can tell, it's really dewy. I haven't really put on any setting spray earlier and it still looks so dewy. But so far, I love this foundation. I'm actually enjoying it. So let's see how it looks by the end of the day. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an update. I'll see you guys in 10 hours. Bye. So I just got back from work and I'm just getting in here really quickly so I can show you guys like how the foundation lasts for 12 hours. I literally work 12 hours today, which is so crazy, but I think so far I'm actually very impressed. I'm gonna go and zoom you guys in a little bit. It's kind of weird, but I think I'm really impressed in how this hold up. It did not settle on any of my fine lines. Like, thing that I have is, like I said, on my forehead all the time. I sweat a lot, but I actually like this foundation so far. It held up more than the other foundations that I had. I know my Juvia's Place foundation doesn't hold out that much for 12 hours, but this foundation, still on here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's still on here. I'm really impressed. Yeah, it just held up really good and stays on here for like 12 hours, and I'm really impressed with it. I'm actually loving this foundation right now. We'll see how it holds up for another week and see if my skin is gonna love this foundation, because like I said, I'm really sensitive, so we'll see how it works on my skin, and we'll see how my skin reacts to it. But anyway, thank you so much guys for watching. I'm gonna go wipe off my makeup and just be comfy, put my PJs, and just, you know, put my ass back to bed. Thank you so much guys for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And I do have social media accounts at Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. Go ahead and follow me, and I'll follow you guys back. Thank you, have a good night. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.